Chairman, thank you once again for inviting us into your house, to your home, to discuss the season. I mean, players, pundits, managers, they've all had their say on it. It was a difficult season to navigate at times. Now the dust is starting to settle, what's your view on it?
Well, Chris, first of all, thank you. Always a pleasure speaking to you. What is it, 15 seasons in a row we've qualified to the Champions League? 7 seasons in a row, semi-finals, the FA Cup. 3rd season in a row, we're in the final. In a tough season like the one we've had, to end up where we've ended up, not at all anywhere near the aspirations of that we've had, not anywhere near the high bar we've really set upon ourselves. But listen, it's okay. It's a lot of lessons learned, a lot of experiences that we will never forget, a lot of challenges that I've never dealt with personally. Professionally over these last 17 years combined, and the culmination of all of that is a experience that I believe will be invaluable for us going forward.
In all businesses, in all walks of life, say you learn more from your bad days than your good days.
Absolutely.
What specifically have you learned?
The beauty about football, let's start, is there's always a new season, and today we get to turn this page. The season that just passed, 24-25, is behind us. The records are there, what we have achieved and what we haven't. And it's basically black and white. What went into it in terms of that journey, that the emotions from day one to yesterday is the experience that you learn from. And in life, you know, particularly in the most challenging times, that's really where you learn about yourself, how you handle that stress, that pressure. You know, when things get thrown at you that you don't expect, things from left field, many circumstances just didn't work our way. And by the way, that happens in life. You know, it happens. You're going to have injuries. You're going to have things that don't go your way. You're going to win games that you don't deserve, and you're going to lose games that you deserve to win. It just happens. It's just a lot of these things happened for us this season at the same time. And we had to deal with it. And we had to stay strong, we had to stay focused, we had to stay, I would say, composed. I'm particularly proud of how we didn't overreact in the hardest times. So that, dealing with that challenge was important for us to stay cool, understand the issues that we're dealing with. And I think we managed that. We managed it, and we handled it as a group. There was no finger pointing, there was no quitting, there was persistence. And there was perseverance, and at the end of the day, achieving what we had set ourselves to achieve in the midst of the hardest times, and I think we achieved it, which was, at the end of the day, we needed to finish as high as possible.
So the message going forward to the supporters is what? We'll be back?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We will be back. This season is a season that's now behind us. Today is a new day. We start working and preparing for next season, and by the way, we've been doing that since January, and we will take all the good things and the not so good things from this season, and learn from it and improve from it, and get better. And I can assure you, this club will do everything possible to come back to the standards that we know we all can achieve, and that we know we will achieve. Because really, if there's one thing I'd like right now, is to turn that page from last season and just immediately start focusing on next season. And I think all the players, you know, everyone I saw yesterday after the Fulham game, all the players, they're excited. They're excited about coming back. Nobody feels good about how we finished the season. They want to come back, and they want to come back hungry. And I can see the hunger in these players. They want to come back to preseason. Normally these players are off, and they're also starting to think about vacation time and etc. Honestly, every player I spoke to was telling me, you know, we're coming back. We're ready to come back in 3 weeks' time. You know, I was speaking to Rodri as an example. He's looking for games. Erling didn't want to go on vacation. He wanted to stay with the physios and prepare for next season. And that's the attitude you want. And that's exactly why you see me so positive. And we're going to come back strong with a lot of positivity. I just got off the phone right now with Ferran. He spent the day with Cheeky, Pep, and Hugo. Today, this morning, we finished yesterday evening our last game, and today we're working. Nobody's going on vacation yet.
So the perceived wisdom is that there might be some sort of renewal of the squad this season. Can you tell us what that might look like and what sort of transfer business people can expect?
Yes, this club has gone through, as always, a regeneration. We've gone through, I think, at least when I look at the last 16, 17 odd years being involved in this club, so many different squads, and we've done it, I think, in a structured way over the years. This year is another year where I think, when I look back, I think last summer we probably should have been more aggressive in some of the changes we needed to do. We didn't do that, and that ended up costing us this year. We already started that rebuild of this team in January. Normally we like to do our business in the summer, and only in case of emergency or a special need that comes up do we actually go and do business in January. That's been our MO, at least for the last 7-8 years. But this January you had to act.
I was going to say, well, as soon as you brought it up, the profile of the players you brought in January as young players, how do you think they've settled in, and what sort of future do you think those players are going to have at City?
Well, first thing I want to say is they all fit the construct of the squad that we are trying to build. And whether they would have come in last summer or this summer now, all of them are players that we've been following for a while, that have been well scouted, that fit within the profile in terms of both age and position and technical versatility, that fits within the way we've worked on this team. Our management, our coaches, everybody's involved in this decision making, from Ferran to Chiki to Hugo now joining in, and of course Pep and his coaching staff and the entire scouting team. So this is a really team effort, as always, in identifying the talent, identifying the areas that we need to address. I think with Omar Marmoush, excellent player, and I think very clear. He's been on our radar for a while, and what would have been a target for this summer, but the need was clear. He's come in, and you can see he's made an immediate impact. Then you have Kuzanov. Kuzanov is another very, very talented central defender that we've been again watching for a while, and again in the winter would have been a player that we would have made the move on this summer, but we needed to move early. At that moment, if you remember, there was a lot of injuries in that very specific position, which is in central defense. And Kuzanov is the type of young, versatile, very talented central defender that I think would fit perfectly within our group. Vitor Reis, very talented central defender, very versatile, 19, young, but has all the attributes of what we think will be a tremendous player for this club. And then finally, Nico Gonzalez, very talented player, again, has been on our radar for a while. We had very specific needs in that holding midfielder position in January. Never easy to move players in the January window. Never easy for them to come in and immediately perform in the Premier League to start with. In our team, which is again quite a team, but credit to all these 4 players. They all came in and immediately added to the club and to the team, and we feel very good. We feel very good about these players. That's 4 players in January, and that gives you an idea of what's coming this summer, because we will continue this summer with this, serving the needs of the club. And I can tell you today, that's, I would say, day 1 of the new season, we have clearly identified who exactly are the targets, in what positions, and we have our clear number 1 option, our clear number 2 option, and we're going about our business, and it will be very clear, very swift, and our objective is to try to be ready with the new squad for the Club World Cup.